Tulsa's #1 podcast.
Showtime, baby.
It's Castro X, Eyes Open, dubbed the home of the emotionally naked. A podcast about anything and everything. If you don't like it, with all due respect, fuck you.
I'm about to lasso Castro the asshole. Turn him into mincemeat for a ramen casserole. Feed it to a thick booty bad bitch. She'll fucking kill me if I try to feed her cabbage. Pussy fried catfish. I'ma hit them boys with Mandalorian hat tricks. I ain't never had shit till I turn to rapping. Pro rapper to rapper, Kappa Lambda, I'm on some fried shit. Packing on packers damage, stamina, stacking damage. Acting out like an asses. If you move it against me, it's like molasses. Should've taken some classes. Baby, what is he rapping? If you couldn't hack it, then maybe you should trash it. I'ma serve it like a delivery package. Misery's a habit in the latest fashion. She like to pull up in the fastest. Hoop me with the black tip. We get it crackin', she releasing the dragon. Hold up, fire breathing. I am not a heathen. I am just a lion crushing everything he's saying. Heat-seeking missile launcher with a beacon. With all due respect, fuck you for even speaking, ho.
Yo, it's your man Castro X coming at y'all live and direct with the With All Due Respect podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, I got two very special guests in the building, obviously, and apparently. Yeah, I can do that. Y'all have seen them many times these past couple weeks, man. You know I got that boy, young Gavin the God in the building. You know what I'm saying? And my man right here been on every episode that we've had since we've been videoing. Y'all know who the fuck he is. If you don't, you better get to know him. Mr. RedBeard himself. Captain RedBeard. Yeah. That's just the same for me, like when I do the King Castro X and like Castro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not the name no more. Like, it's King. You know what I mean? My cameraman. You know what I'm saying? My Jamie in the building. What's up, baby? How y'all doing?
I'm good, man.
Doing good, bro.
Yeah. Feel like we've been chilling for the past hour or 2 hours.
Yeah, we've
been out for a little bit.
We've been together. We just got done recording another episode, man, coming for y'all soon. But what's good, gentlemen? Talk to me.
Man, it's just crazy how we were just drinking the other night and we were like, yeah, we'll do a podcast
right
on Tuesday.
So we do got
and
that.
Then we did it.
We do got that to talk about. I do want to run through that because y'all were both there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Chris behind the camera. You know what I mean? Say what's up. Hi.
Set
you
it
know
up
what I mean?
before she's back there pulling focus. So,
True indeed. She hasn't
she's
been
back there today where I'm usually sitting.
Yeah, she hasn't been on a podcast in a while. It's been me and you, like, every time. You know what I'm saying? Whereas it used to be, you know, the Chris and Gavin episodes. Now it's just become the Gavin. So it's kind of cool to have her in here. Now she's doing, you know what I mean, something that I've wanted her to do since I really started doing this, working that Jamie shit. You know what I'm saying? So I think that that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But this past weekend, what you got? You got something to say?
Well, I mean, just recapping stuff, man. The biggest thing for me is seeing the increase in the videos since we've been doing this.
Okay, yeah, we can go that route.
Like, I mean, when we put out this last episode,
Shout out to Juan Dupree.
With Dewan. Before that, the biggest one we had was 71 views. I think it's in the 80s now. But this one, I was hoping to break 100. We must be like about 250.
I'll check right now.
Yeah, we're like last time I saw it was like 230 something.
That's what. Yeah, we passed
and
2.
We added about 20 subscribers and
we
stuff.
We did. Shout out to everybody. You
it's
know what I mean?
badass. Thank you guys so much.
Most definitely.
That's crazy.
We wouldn't. We'd probably still be doing something goofy like this if you weren't paying attention. But it's nice for somebody to actually appreciate.
We at 238 right now.
238.
You know what I mean? In a day, we hit 190 something, right? In a day.
Yeah, we cracked it.
Like 195
I
is
thought
how
we might hit 200. We got close. It was
right.
Yeah, by the second day, I mean, yeah, we definitely cleared 200.
It was the support was definitely
my
there.
My goal was just based off the way it had gone before. We had like 30 something views on one, 50 something, up to 70. I was like, it'd be cool if we could break 100. To break 200 is just.
My thing is, like I said, I'm happy. We blessed. I appreciate y'all. But now when y'all come back again to watch, don't just watch. I got to do it in the beginning of the episode. I know we talked to. Subscribe and hit the motherfucking bell, man, so we know it's real. So that way we know you're going to keep coming back.
Like that shit.
The videos.
Like the videos. Comment, bro. Tell us what you want to hear.
Interact. Yeah, I mean, because that's how the YouTube algorithm knows we're out here.
Facts. They need to know we outside. And off the front doors, off the front porch.
The more boosted it gets,
True indeed, man. So shout out to y'all for that, man. Shout out to you, you know what I'm saying, for helping me put this. It's just
healthy.
it's so beautiful. Like I said, I pointed out the fact that Chris is back here behind the camera. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you,
I've
Chris.
asked her time and time again to do the Jamie thing, right? You came and have done the Jamie thing. You know what I mean? For me, I've wanted to go to video since I started podcasting. So you've came through and blessed me as they've blessed us. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just for me, my position where I'm sitting. Like I'm happy, bro.
Well,
like
it's
I'm
been
living
fun
good.
for me. I mean, I don't want to like sound like I'm bragging, but everything visual about the podcast has been like I.
He even
put this set
trimmed my
together.
beard a while back
The
to make sure I
backdrop
look
is,
good.
My sister got me that for Christmas last year. You know, I set up all the lights and everything, and it's a lot of fun. This is what I love to do, man, and it's been cool watching it evolve just over the last 5,
Every
6
single
episodes
episode
has gotten like
Every
better
fucking
and better. It's
episode,
awesome.
bro.
Yeah.
I agree. It's so dope.
And this is not me trying to be cool. This is because I'm shy. And
He's
it's
just
there's-
naturally
there's
cool.
something
There's a
between
shield.
me and the audience. I
I
used to
can
do
dig
it
it.
when I played shows and I'd be shy. I just
Real quick, I want to bring this up too, man. Just because we on the sentimental shit. This past weekend, you know what I'm saying?
live.
We
with all
did
due respect, live.
spoilers. You ain't even let me build it up. You ain't even let me build it. We just did With All Due Respect live, man, and I had you out there filming.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Good show.
It was fun, and I had
Good
my
shit.
brother right there with me, co-hosting that joint. You know what I'm saying? And we've decided now that bro finna be co-hosting the live shows with me more and more, and hopefully we gonna keep letting y'all see him here more and more. You know what I'm saying? I think we talked about that a little bit too.
We had to pretty things
Yeah.
up a little bit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But so that was
Too much
dope.
pretty
Talk to me a
over
little
here.
bit. Talk to me a little bit about that experience, man. What was that like for you? With All Due Respect live, your first one on stage, talking to some comedians. You know what I'm saying?
It was cool, man. It was cool. Like, it took me a second to, like, get warmed up, you know, a little bit.
Right.
I think just waiting so long, just kept kind of drinking and stuff. So by the time I got on there, I was like,
What was you drinking?
shit.
'Cause I had
double
fruity
Tito's
drinks.
and soda, like Burt Kreischer's special.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right on.
Homage to the comedian. So I was trying to get in that
You gonna
headspace.
take your shirt off and
I
perform?
was thinking about it. I got to gain some
That's
weight.
Burt, right?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm,
yeah. But it was cool, man. Like talking to the comedians, they were real like interactive. You
They
know,
chill. They know what they doing. It
yeah.
seems. You know
It's
what I'm
that
saying?
improv thing, that yes and.
Yeah.
So interviewing comedian, that being the first live show, that couldn't have been a better group of people to
Right.
interview.
I think we had two
Very natural.
improv people on there. That was Lenny Van Horn and Billy Joe.
Big improv people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
both of them
Oh, they
improv.
killed it, man. Yeah.
It was good. They did their thing. It was a good show. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Y'all know I got my things about the show, but it was a good show, man. I look forward to running it back with you again
That's
with
something
both of
else
y'all.
that's getting better every time, it seems like, you know?
The show?
Live shows, yeah.
Yeah, of course,
That's
bro.
my...
It ain't no point in doing it if you ain't gonna get better at it every
Yeah.
single time. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? I look at everything as training. We practicing every time we go up there. Yeah, it's the real deal. We here, but bitch, I'm training. I'm trying to level up every single time.
Always growing.
Well, yeah.
You know what I'm
the
saying?
first live show was just like live streaming on Facebook on like little Samsung. You know.
Yeah.
I think that was it.
You talking about Bar 46 days?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were there. You and Chris were there.
I was there.
You were there for the second one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But that was the beginning. So you was there in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's crazy. Now we're here. We get to look at it. You know what I'm saying? Go back to YouTube. We get to see. We got our very first With All Due Respect live official video dropping very soon. We don't have a date on that, but it's coming.
Yeah.
You know
I
what
gotta
I'm saying? So
just cut it together. And the biggest problem we're having with those live shows is audio.
Yeah.
Those mics are no good. They're cutting out. And
We need to
the
figure that out.
Squealing is. I'm watching the playback and it's like every couple seconds.
that was
And it's hard.
that's
hard to watch when you get that bad audio.
that was on me. You know what I'm saying? Kind of trying to figure out how to work the sound system we got.
We're just trying to work with what we got. We don't have money and stuff.
We learning,
We're-
baby.
we do it. We make it work with what we got. That's what this
Coming
all
from
is.
dirt, we doing the damn thing.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm not. It is what it is. But
Right.
We got room to grow. You know, we were talking about investing in audio equipment. Anyway,
Exactly.
so
I want to tap
be the
in with
next place we
Devo.
go.
He has a soundboard that he uses that he connects with the mics, man, and it picks up all the audio perfect. You know what I'm saying? Where it comes through pretty crisp. It's good for the at-home shit and for the video. So, I'm going to try to figure that information out, man. But it looks good. We're going to do something different on this next With All Due Respect live. I wonder if they notice that I just be looking at the mic when I talk. I do that a lot. That's a thing. You know what I mean?
Is it because it's phallic?
It's
just
just
catches
he wants
you
to
out.
make sure it catches his audio.
No, I'm just so
You
used
just-
to doing the audio. That's another thing. Like we're
Oh.
doing video now, but I'm so used to like this is where I talk. Now, sometimes I don't even look at the person I'm talking. Like I look at the mic.
Bro,
You know what I mean?
when we were on stage, you were like going like this.
Oh,
I thought
yeah,
I had
yeah, yeah.
some drool on my face or some shit. And I just went like this, and I was just like, yeah. And you were like, no.
Goofy. Were you buzzing up there?
What do you mean?
Up on
Drunk.
stage?
Oh yeah.
See, I was sober on that. You know. What
Well,
I'm saying?
and then like I hadn't drinking any water in like 3 hours, so like my
Right.
whole body was convulsing from dehydration. Then you get on
Right.
stage, oof.
I had 2 drinks and I needed I didn't start.
Were you buzzing
moving
by the
and get
time we
off the
started
couch
working?
till like 3 o'clock the next day, man.
Bro, I was
I'll be 34 on Friday and I'm getting too old to drink. I need like a whole recovery day.
yeah.
Were you buzzing by the time we started working the other night?
No, I didn't
Or were you
really
sober?
start drinking until after. Chris bought me a couple drinks.
Shout
and
out
I think
Chris.
I think it was all afterwards, wasn't it? I know the second one at least was. Were they doubles or singles?
Doubles. I was
think
ordering you
I was
doubles.
pretty, yeah.
I think
Jack and
today.
Coke when I drank.
Today was 4 months for me and my girl Joe Miller, man. Shout out
Hey,
to my
Joe.
baby.
Congrats.
You know what I mean? Shout out, hell yeah. That's what's up.
Get that butthole,
That
Joe.
made me nervous just now. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, but when you started drinking, like I didn't know if you drank or not, and I knew like we were out and about and stuff and everything, and then you like asked for someone's drink, and I was like, he's ruining his fucking life. Like I was like, I didn't know what path you were going down.
No, I never had a problem with alcohol.
So
That's impressive.
If I'm with people I trust, because it does
That's important.
give me a little bit. I'm better now, but it was a big trigger. It would be like it would make me want to do hard drugs. It's not like I want to drink till I'm gone, 'cause I don't really enjoy being drunk, honestly. But a lot of times, yeah, it'll set me craving. I mean, if you guys haven't seen my episode before, I'm a recovering drug addict. 11 years will be on January. Off heroin. So
true indeed.
yeah, it gets me wanting other things. Or if I'm not the center of attention, I get depressed.
Seriously?
Yep.
Wow. I knew the
People aren't
trigger
paying
thing.
attention to me, I get depressed.
They say like don't drink because like immediately your judgment's different. You know what I mean? You'll just that fuck it switch gets hit.
Your inhibitions go.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So on that tip, you know what I'm saying? Since we are talking about you and we are weighing in on that, I know my man got some questions prepared for you. So we're going to...
I hope I have some answers.
I'm sure you do.
Just kind of like basic stuff, man.
Right
Because
on.
you got 10 years. Like 10 years. Like that's a big fucking deal.
Shout out, congratulations. You're
And,
doing big things, baby. You looking pretty.
Thank you.
No, you look
Bombs.
great, bro.
I think I smoke a lot of weed. I think it's a preserve in me. You
I
know,
can
it's a
fuck with that.
preservative, so.
I always
Shout
had a
out.
theory about that, you know, that it does keep you like young.
No, it's, I feel great.
Yeah. But no, just being like, 10 years and everything like that. And then I was here for that podcast.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't use any crushes or anything like at all. Like you never.
To get off, you mean?
Yeah.
Weaning? Yeah, I didn't have a lot of options, but yeah, I did it cold turkey in jail. And not only was I coming off of heroin and Oxycontin, but I was on prescribed 4 milligrams of Xanax a day.
Benzo.
Yeah, you can die. I had
Yeah.
a seizure in jail. They had to lock down the cell block. I was trying to call home, and next thing I know, I'm blacked out. Next thing I know, a nurse is asking me, who's president, what day of the week is it, stuff like that. And
That's
everybody's locked down in their
crazy.
cells. So yeah, and cigarettes. So I was hooked on nicotine, Xanax, benzos, and opiates, heroin and Oxycontin. I came off all of them cold turkey in there. I was in there for 9 days, and
That must have been a tough ass experience, though.
dude, I wouldn't wish that on anybody. Like, if you
'Cause I hear
really
withdrawals
wanted
are
to
insane.
torture somebody, that's the worst thing I could imagine doing is get them hooked on opiates and then take it away.
Talk to me about the
Yeah.
feelings of like withdrawals, man. Because like I
it's
said,
so
I've heard
hard
that
to
crazy.
describe.
Yeah.
I can tell you about some of the symptoms and stuff, but there's just this. With opiates, it gives you restless legs. So you're just jerking around your legs and you can't sleep. Very nauseous and diarrhea. So nothing will stay down. Anything you do get in, you just gonna run straight through. No sleeping, cold sweats, hot flashes. Just nerves crazy, mood swings.
Anxiety is super bad.
Yeah,
Every
anxiety's
mistake
crazy, but
that you made starts
There
coming
is this
back.
feeling that is hard to describe because there aren't really words for it. And I just call it the withdrawal feeling. And for me, it's a little bit like, it feels like your skin wants to like jump off your body or something, and it feels like something, I call it flighty feeling in my chest. It's like there's wings flapping in there, and it's like this energy radiating from here outwards, but it's like a bad energy. It's like an anxious, jittery energy, and
That sounds wild.
you're just, plus
Do you
what you're
still
going through all
get-
psychologically and stuff.
Do you still get like, you know, symptoms or side
Cravings
effects
or-
now? Like,
Oh no, not physically, no.
that's good. I'm glad to hear that.
No, but I am. I'm still on the benzos, because that 9 days I was in jail wasn't enough to. That takes a long months to get off of, and that can kill you going cold.
And this was
turkey.
11 years ago, though.
Yep. Well, I've been on those for the better part of my life since I was like 14.
They
So
say
it's almost 20 years.
The benzos, that could take a year. Like
Yeah.
a withdrawal could be like a year.
I've been working the dose down like all year for about a year or so, and
Congrats on that, too,
I
though.
went from
That's
like
progress.
4 milligrams of Xanax, I'm down to a milligram of Klonopin a day. So
That's good.
it's a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Congratulations. I'm glad you're making progress in that
Yeah,
shit.
thank you.
Like I said, that's something that I don't know if I could have handled. I got a very addictive personality, man. So if I got on some shit, I probably would have stayed on the shit. Yeah, that's why I don't experiment much.
I mean, I know I talk about it a lot, but yeah, weed, cannabis saved my life. It saves my every day. Because I do have issues with pain, legitimate pain issues. Plus I'm bipolar. I got depression, anxiety issues, and you know how I got like that agoraphobic anxiety.
Yes, sir.
It's hard to get me out of the house.
I do.
'Cause I get like sick.
Even
you know?
with all of that, though, like, I just think it's so incredible. Because, look, you faced with all that, but, like, you got to have a strong-ass mind, brother. Because you 11 years in,
Yeah.
trying,
Well,
doing
people-
your motherfucking thing. You know what I mean?
People say that, you know, it's inspiring, or you know, you must have been so strong or something. I can tell you, I never felt strong. I don't feel like I did anything spectacular or inspirational. I mean, but other people don't see it that way, and I share it with. I never felt strong. I felt weak the whole time. I pretty much just gave up and just instead, I don't know, I just quit trying and just like, okay, I'm just gonna die, or you know, I don't care. I don't know, I just didn't care about anything. I don't know. It's hard to describe. I knew I had to get clean, but when you stop, you just, nothing matters when you're first trying to get sober, because you know, you're hitting that pleasure center of your brain with that heroin. It's like hitting with a sledgehammer 4 or 5 times a day, releasing dopamine and oxytocin and everything into your bloodstream, all the feel-good chemicals. And then your brain says, okay, so I don't need to make this shit on my own anymore. We got a steady supply. And you stop doing the heroin, and your brain just doesn't have any endorphins in there to make you feel good about anything. And it's a lot worse than it sounds. I mean, it's...
Yeah, I mean, it literally is the chemicals your brain released to keep you alive, keep you in that hunter mentality, keep you wanting to
and
reproduce.
your brain gets rewired to... The reason addiction's so strong is because it, like he was saying, it rewires your brain, and it, like your survival instinct, the strongest instinct you have, gets kind of replaced with the need to get drugs, because in your mind that is survival.
That's it. That's all that matters.
Yeah, and so that's why drug addicts...
They get skinny because it goes about
Well, I mean, they'll
food.
just do anything,
Yeah.
you know, like a heroin addict or something. I mean, there were plenty of times when I considered shooting myself in the foot to get pain pills at the hospital because I was so sick, or, you know, breaking my hand or something like that.
Which is normal. Like, so many people have those stories, like, and that's why you can't go, if you go to the hospital and you break your femur, which is like one of the hardest bones to break in your body, they're like, take this ibuprofen because of people like us.
Yeah, it's bad. It becomes everything. I had to drop out of college at the time because I couldn't function if I didn't have some beforehand, and then even like in the middle of the day, I had to have like at least 2 shots to be able to go to school. And I actually told my teacher, I figured out that I wasn't going to be able to do it. I wasn't coming enough, like a week after the drop deadline for dropping classes. So I told my teachers that my mom died in a car wreck because my junkie ass couldn't handle it. And it just turns you into, yeah, I mean, I'm not a liar, I'm not a thief, but I did everything I had to do to survive.
I mean, but you're not you when you on that shit.
Exactly. Right. It was a completely different person. That person was gone. Like that was.
Well, like getting clean and everything. Did you have like a good like renaissance with yourself, where you get to like know the real you again and like being that and enjoying that?
It came later. At first, it came slowly for me. There was several years when I was just kind of, like I said, I felt like I'd given up. I was just stuck in a depression. I didn't really do much of anything. But as of late, the last few years or so, I have really started to find myself. And
so do you feel like you're still learning yourself, still learning new pieces?
I'm growing more now than I think I ever was.
That's dope. That's beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
And, I mean, I did a lot. I've been through a lot of fucked up things. I've done a lot of fucked up things. But like I've said before, I mean, all that's helped shape who I am today. And I wouldn't be me without those experiences. And, I try and share it and be open about it and help who I can or whatever. And some people, are open to it. Some people aren't. But,
Oh, dude, you'd be like a great counselor, like, like guidance for somebody. But I would have no idea.
I was a psych major, too, and I've always just been empathetic with people, understood them, and been a good listener. I try. I don't always know what to say to people when they're, but I'll listen, and I feel them. I feel what they're telling me, and
sometimes that's what it takes.
It really
sometimes
hits me,
people just
but
need to talk.
then I'm just like, I don't know how to respond. I need like some more training and stuff because, like I said, I dropped out of when I was in psychology, going to college. So I didn't finish. So, but I take shit home with me too. So I always knew in psychology, like I figured it would be better for me to be like a teacher. That's what I wanted to do. Because if I was practicing dealing with people and their issues, I'm an empath, I'm gonna take their problems home with me, and I probably can't handle that kind of weight,
Yeah.
I don't know if I could make the separation that would be necessary between work and home life.
Nah, I totally get that. It's like an angle most people don't think about.
I wanted to echo on something you said earlier, though. How you don't necessarily feel like, you know what I'm saying, the inspiration. I feel like that's how it, you know what I'm saying, happens for a lot of people. Like, motherfuckers ain't aware that they the inspiration for motherfuckers, you know what I mean? Like, you ain't the hero in your own eyes, but to other motherfuckers, like, you know what I'm saying? That's very much how they can see it.
So. I guess it would be weird if somebody felt like,
unless you cocky and conceited like Castro, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It don't make no sense. I'm the dude, motherfucker. But to them, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not for you to decide.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
your experiences is beneficial to other people, man.
It is inspirational. It's going
right.
So I mean, if I wasn't going through it, if I was in a place where I felt, like I had made it or something, or if I had quit growing, then that's not inspirational. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
You feel me?
But it's nice to hear because I never felt that.
I'm proud of you, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I respect it.
Yeah.
Like, seeing someone else,
it's
10
still
years down the line, I'm like, it's possible, man.
Right.
Well, how much time do you have?
I don't even know, bro. Like 3-4 years.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But that's what trips me out about
Wouldn't that?
both of you. Like, when it comes to both of you guys, like, I tell you all the time, like, you know what I'm saying? Your shit is so together. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't imagine, and then you vary together. Just as a man, I respect the fuck out of you. To the point where when I think about, like, oh, they were, addicts in the past. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, I couldn't even see that shit. You feel me? That blows my mind every time. That's inspirational. To me, I'm like, look how these motherfuckers got their shit together. And I'm over here complaining, no addiction. I mean, addicted to some things, but not substances, anything like that. But it's like, I'm over here complaining about how hard life is and this, but like, y'all, that addiction shit don't go away. That shit still sits. You know what I'm saying? What do they say? It's a sickness. I've been to NA. You know what I mean? I have my old, and a funny story, man. Back when I used to do NA, I'd always show up in that bitch on Xanax and shit. And then eventually, I think I've told you this. Eventually, I completed NA. You know what I mean? but I'd still show up because like the bitches in there was always cool. So that was my experience in there. It was
That's what some people go there for. If they don't
It's
for
bad.
new
It
plugs
was
and they
bad.
go for women or hookup. You know.
but
I had went, when I went to meetings, I went for about a year afterwards.
Did you?
I
What was that like
I was
for
going
you?
to AA meetings. I didn't go to an NA group.
AA's better
see, I've been to the
Because
AAs too.
I got warned in therapy about, you gotta be careful with the NA groups. A lot of people just go, they gotta sign their books
Their
or
thing,
whatever,
yeah.
and then they'll just go get high together,
Mm.
or whatever. Because they're just doing for the legal. They're just
Hoe
there because they gotta
asses.
be. I'm not every group, but But AA, it works for some people. It's good for some people. I've seen it work wonders. It wasn't for me.
Mm-hmm.
The word culty comes to mind.
Yes.
It's a little culty.
I can see that.
They say they're not religious or anything, but step one is
Step one is religion.
Some kind of
Let me ask
higher
you this.
power or God, and then they didn't like me smoking weed, even though it's obviously good for me. They're just like
Nothing.
No, I was like, I don't.
Let me-
What? Never mind. I don't.
They're like only cigarettes.
And it was good for me, but it was good because it was the one day a week. I went once a week, and it was like the only day a week that I got out of the house and talked to people, just
Right.
communicate with people. And you need that. We're social animals. And I'm, me, I have a tendency to cut myself off
You like
from
to
society,
be by yourself, yeah.
hibernate, and so that's why it was good for me. That's
Let
why
me-
it helped me.
Let me ask you this, man. Check this out. Since that wasn't necessarily your thing, have you so most of your journey, getting clean and shit, has been solo?
Well,
I mean, I know
my
you got
family
your-
never gave up on me. My they never threw me out or anything like that. There was a long time where there wasn't trust, like they wouldn't give me money to go do
Right.
something or anything like that. They knew better. It took a long time to get that trust back. I feel like I've gotten that pretty much back, but yeah, it took a long time. What was the question?
What I was saying, man,
Just
is
doing it by yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, doing it by myself. Yeah, I never felt like I was. Well,
Alone?
yes. Yeah, okay, yes. Nobody that is. There's people on my side, but nobody really understands what I'm going through that's on my side and stuff. But they're always very supportive.
I think that's
They
dope.
took me to my meetings or whatever, and I live with them still to this day. My brother drives me around. That's why I'm here right now. 'Cause I still don't drive. Back in 2016, I had like my 20th car wreck,
Ooh.
and I crashed into somebody's house almost in the middle of the night, and that's a whole fucking thing. But I'm not a good driver. My dad actually had to sign something for his insurance company saying, he can't touch your car, otherwise we won't insure you.
Damn.
Man, so that's what I'm saying. I think that yes, you had some support and shit. That's cool. You know what I mean? Shout out to the people that helped you. You know what I mean? Shout out to those that still help you. But yet again, you know what I mean? You face this shit independent a lot.
You have to.
You know what I mean?
You have to.
And there's something to be said
recovery
for that.
is a selfish process. You
Oh,
have
yeah.
to focus on yourself and put yourself first. Because if you're doing it for somebody else or whatever, you have to do it because you want to get clean and you want to have a life that's not all about this substance or whatever. You want to have a real life with, real meaning and real relationships instead of just drug friends and every day being about just making sure that you have a fix and you're not going to be sick. But I didn't, it's not like I had any close friends or anything that understood all that was going through it at the same time or anything. I think everybody goes through it pretty much alone. You have to.
See, and
you
I
have
think that
people
takes.
support you and hopefully.
I think that takes a lot of strength, man.
But-
you brought up. Go ahead. You got something?
No, I was just gonna say it has to be about
you.
you.
I think that's
I've
with
seen-
any kind of
I've-
change,
I've
though.
seen 100 people, 1,000 people try
Right.
to get clean for their kids or for legal reasons or whatever. And as honorable of a cause it is to try and get clean for your kids or for your family, that's great. But it's not going to work.
I agree.
I want to say it's probably not going to work, and because I don't want to. I don't like dealing in absolutes. Like I was told in therapy that the therapist said he'd never seen anybody get clean without finding God. Bullshit. I did it, but I'm no Jesus freak or anything. I believe there's some kind of collective consciousness or something. There's some kind of higher
Shout out to the Sky God,
but
Sky Daddy, bro. Shouts out.
nothing like any religion tells or anything. I don't know. There's something else out there, I believe, but it's not like I don't believe in some kind of God or anything. Like they told me I had to. So anyway, I don't. You maybe you'll be the exception if you try and get clean for your kids, but
see, I feel like that.
It really needs to be for you.
I agree, bro.
I agree.
I feel like that translates to any kind of change you're trying to make. You know what I'm saying, within your life though, on a day-to-day basis, man. It got to be for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Life is for somebody else. You're gonna wait 10 more minutes. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get off the couch. If you want something to happen in your life, like, it got to be for you, and you gotta do it. You know what I mean? Can't nobody do that shit for you. It has to be for you.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you, man, you brought up meaning. You know what I'm saying? With all this journey and with self and things like that, man, what is the purpose of life for you now versus it used to be for the addiction? What are you doing now? What's good? What's your life like?
Right now, it's just about.
You can tell
growing.
I'm still in battle rap mode. I just did a battle rap podcast, so I'm still on my man's head. But I'm digging right now.
Man, it's just about growing, I guess. It's about finding myself again. I lost myself in that addiction, and your interests just go out the window, relationships go out the window. So it's all new to me. I'm almost 11 years old. I'll be 11 in January. It's basically.
That's crazy that you say it like that. That you even word it that way.
That
blows my mind.
Have to, all this is part of me growing as a person.
Right.
Everything you see me doing now is me trying to grow better myself and do my thing, my art. I have to have that artistic outlet, or I get very, that's a therapeutic thing for me. I get very anxious and restless and feeling like down on myself and stuff. I have to create. So that's a big thing. But I don't have anything in my life that is like, I got my kids or I got my girl. I'm single. I don't have kids and stuff. I
know you got your little youngin. You know what I'm saying?
I got my niece. Yeah.
Shout out to your niece. She the GOAT.
You know what I'm saying? It's mostly hope for the future, I guess. Like maybe someday I might have those things or something like that that gives me that meaning, that purpose. Right now, I don't really have anything. That's why I create, I think, because for me that is, as I'm creating art, I'm creating purpose. I have a purpose if I'm creating.
I can dig that. Yeah. What's damn, I had something I was about to say. Motherfucker, you just threw me off with that. You sorry.
Well, you're just taking care of yourself. Essentially, that's self-care. And that's what a lot of people, you've been selfish for so long when you're in your addiction that to continue being selfish is kind of a weird concept, I guess. Yeah. When you're getting clean.
Right.
So
selfish in a different way.
If you're loving yourself.
Addiction is very selfish, but recovery has to be selfish too.
Yeah. No, when I got clean, I was like, I'm the best. You know what I mean? Like, it felt like this triumph that...
Yeah, they call it the pink cloud. For the first 6 weeks or so, you feel amazing. Man. Like, you're on top of the world. I can do, my whole life is different and everything now, And if that lasts, great. I mean, it didn't last for me, and everybody goes through it for a different period of time. But yeah, that's they call it the pink cloud.
Yeah. No, I've heard that term before, like, a lot. It was like the pink cloud kicked in later. You know what I mean? It was all death and despair. You were talking about that feeling, not being able to describe the withdrawal. Yeah. I used to just call it, I feel like death. Like, I just felt like death all the time, especially the benzos. Your nervous system, like, you move this way, the rest of your body's over here.
Yes, I say like my mind is not connected to my body anymore. Because
like
it's been
dying.
20
Don't
years
do
I've
drugs,
been on the
kids.
benzos, and I guess your brain only knows how to function with that, and it's like it doesn't know how to function without it. So if I'm having a problem with the pharmacy and can't get, I got to pick up my script on my way home today. If I can't get it filled for a few days or something, and I'm withdrawn for a few days, I'll get to the point where things are like over everything. It's too bright, it's too loud. but also like it's like I'm noticing way too much.
Your brain is
way
just...
too much. And it's like my hands, it's like I could feel this. I feel the pressure of it, but I couldn't read Braille or anything. It's like the longer you go, it's like your mind is disconnected from your body. It's almost like a dream, except it's like a stress dream. It's horrible, man. That's fucking horrible. I'll be glad when I'm off those things for good.
You're close.
You can do it.
Yep. It'll be next year sometime, but
I'm sitting here just listening to y'all, man. Like I said, obviously these are things that I haven't went through. I'm just like, man, this is wild.
Why we talk about it.
Yeah. Right. It's very interesting. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's incredible that you guys, you know what I'm saying, going through what you went through, seeing where y'all are now. You know what I mean? The type of people that y'all are now. And yeah, you still on the journey, but like the progress, it's crazy. You
Slow
know what
progress is better than no progress. I say that all the time.
I think it's beautiful, man. You know what I mean? I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
You feel me?
It's good to hear.
I'm proud of you, bro. You know you my shit.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Talk about it all the time.
It's cool to see someone else out there, bro, because everybody else, they just trade one thing for another. You know what I mean? They just drink a gallon of whiskey a day instead.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and then, or they're, methadone, they gotta go to the clinic every morning at the crack of dawn to get their juice.
It's still ruining their life in one way or another.
If you don't wake up at the crack of dawn, you're fucked that day.
Yeah,
you gotta get in there early.
That really sucks.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that one's bad.
A couple people that have to do that.
Yeah, that's wild. I'm good. I'm just good on that shit.
At the time it was hell having to come off a cold turkey and stuff, but looking back, I'm glad that I didn't step down on Suboxone or methadone or anything, because I might still be on that shit,
Yeah.
Right.
And I don't know. Then you still have that thing that is ruling over your life that you have to take care of before you can do anything else every day, and you can't grow as a person like that.
If you write down plans, that's always step one. Right. Every single time.
You can't imagine how bad it is. I mean, dope sickness is... like I said, there were plenty of times if I had a gun, I would have shot myself in the foot.
Well, you sold the gun already.
Yeah, I didn't. I never had guns. I sold my dad's guns that his father left him when he died. That's how much of an asshole I was. I still feel so bad about that. When my dad found out, I jumped off a roof of my house.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was in a fucked up headspace. I was still really unbalanced. I was just sober, just out of 2 weeks maybe. So my head was still really chemically imbalanced.
Do you feel the difference mentally now? You know what I'm saying? Versus when you were going through that.
Oh yeah, clarity. And, I'm bipolar, so I can't say that I'm balanced all the time.
Right.
And I don't.
I don't think any of us are really balanced.
I used to take lithium, but I bipolar drugs, antipsychotics, things like that. They're good for some people, but everybody's different. Mm-hmm. And for me, I feel like it takes too much of who I am away, and it just kind of mutes it or whatever. And I like who I am, and sometimes I can be a little much for some people.
I like you,
but
you're good here.
I'm aware of that, and I'd rather just work on myself than take those shut up pills, is what I call them. They're like, people just want you to shut up. Yeah. Like, here, just
I used to feel like
take
that
these
when
benzos and this lithium and just shut up.
When I was a kid and I took Ritalin and Adderall.
They put you on Ritalin when you were a kid?
Bro.
They would.
They did, bro, motherfuckers.
Now, did that speed you up or calm you down?
Nah, bro. So it's when I take any upper, bro, I'll slow the fuck down. If I take Addies,
really? If you got ADD, that's how it works.
If I take Addies,
if we
bro,
took Adderall, it'd be like,
woo. I mean, but so when I take, I just
amphetamines.
focus in, bro. When I take Addies, bro, I'll write song after song. Yep. Don't do drugs,
You're
kid.
tweaking.
You know, I just get focused. It's the same as even if I take and it sucks, bro. It sucks.
That's
I've told y'all.
Like a stronger
I've told y'all before, or I've told you. I don't know if I've told you, but like my favorite drug is like Molly or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Thizzles and but when I take those,
it doesn't work on me.
It doesn't do the same thing that it does for others. Like other people are like, yeah, I want to fuck and shit like that. I'm like, nah, bitch, I just want to write these songs. I don't want to talk to anybody. I'm alone.
Taking ecstasy.
Cocaine, the same shit.
Not MDMA.
I get a little aggressive.
Ecstasy like 5 times, and I took more and more every time, and it never worked for me. I think I was on antidepressants or something. That's probably why. Because it's serotonin is what it plays. The serotonin receptors. It just floods your brain.
I mean,
it's like, release all the serotonin you have now, and you're like, ooh, I love everything.
I mean, I did, but it was always like a cocktail with like 5 other things, you know, so nothing really came out.
And I mean, back, MDMA was popular after my thing with it. But this was ecstasy, the pill, you know, pills with a little stamp of like a cartoon character
And
or
God
something
knows
on it.
what.
And yeah, you have no fucking idea what's in with it. People would be like, oh, well, I'd hear people talk about it's got a different base.
Different
like
base, acid, heroin.
Heroin based.
I know they did acid. I knew it was meth, coke, heroin. I didn't know they had acid base.
Yeah, the heroin base. They said acid base was big.
I wonder if I did the acid base joints.
Never know, man.
You think I did the acid base?
I don't know.
I used to do them a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Would you feel like shit the next day?
No, because I kept eventually, but see, because I had a problem.
You got no serotonin.
I'll say like I had a little issue. You know what I'm saying? I got past but like I would pop them and like do it for like 2-3 day type joints. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that's addiction, right? I had a problem.
That's a habit.
Binging.
I was just fucked, bro. Like I was just fucked.
But I mean, that doesn't. As long as you can.
I love how we're like, you cannot be in the addiction club. We're like,
you can do drugs without being addicted, and drugs aren't necessarily inherently bad.
No.
It's the way you use it. It's a thing. A thing cannot be inherently bad. It's how you use it. You know, I mean,
like pussy.
A benzo, like man, if you take a big load of them every day, you're gonna be fucking dumbass drooling on yourself all the time that can't remember anything. But if you know, like have a panic attack or getting like a prostate exam or something, you know, a Valium's a lifesaver.
Right.
You know, opiates can fucking ruin your life. But if you have surgery, and I don't know, you know, I was trying to.
You just shooting the shit? Or you just talking shit?
You said something
That's
about
we
were talking about
prostates earlier
before the show. But,
I was like, I ain't know people take pills for
You were in the bathroom talking to your dick or something.
I would.
Did you hear me back there talking?
Yeah.
I was talking to my girl.
He's trying to get it to work, bro.
It's an issue sometimes, man. You gotta
But
hype that
yeah, I
motherfucker
mean,
up.
like, yeah, it's a lot of times it's about why it's being taken, and it's about the dosage. You know, now, you
gotta do it with purpose. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like I said, you know, Adderall is amphetamines, but you know, some people it's good for them or whatever.
Yeah, you need to have intent. You need to know your dose.
You gotta
need
be
to do your
smart about your
research,
shit.
all that kind of stuff.
Just,
like,
yeah. And I mean, it's just about, you know,
Don't
some
tell a
people
motherfucker to take 4 pills of that.
Some people are more, of course, inclined to addiction. Just genetically, there's addiction all up in my family
my thing.
tree.
My whole
All
family addicts, bro. That's why
Then don't
I
even
do
fuck
it
with
for 3 or
things.
4 days. Cause like, oh, this is great. Cocaine. Like, oh, bro, this is that
Expensive.
ticket. Like I'm in there. That's why I don't do the shit. But that's not even just with drugs. For me, if y'all can't say anything I do, I'm addicted. You know, it's why I do it and I do it and I do it.
Yeah.
Helps my work ethic in some situations.
Right.
But like, you
When
just
you
gotta
go,
be woke.
you go
You gotta,
hard.
right.
Yeah,
100%.
I'm the same way.
You just gotta be cautious of your shit or it'll ruin things.
Yeah.
You know, your relationships, you know, it translates. Is
I
what I'm
was
saying.
more addicted
like
to
y'all
not
looking at
being
me.
sober than anything else.
Right.
Because I mean, just
I
was not happy
like-
with my life. You know, depression, anxiety.
Right.
I didn't know I was bipolar until after my divorce,
Whoa.
which might have helped.
I didn't know
Yeah.
you were in a relation, like a
I was
situation
married,
like that.
yeah, it was 5 or 6 years ago. That's the last time I was with a girl.
You ain't never told me.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
You said You said it was the last time you was with a girl.
Yep.
I thought you got bitches. Like I thought
You look like it.
you look like you do. You could have
I
some
don't
females.
drive. I don't make money.
They can pick you up.
You pretty.
They can pay.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm shy too.
My girl right now picks me up. You know, I don't got a car, baby. I didn't have money.
Well,
There's more to it.
you got to get out of the house and meet people, and you know.
This is fact. This is a factor.
So.
So,
But, yeah, I mean,
with
that's
that being
pretty much a
said,
dead part of my life.
ladies and gentlemen, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Captain RedBeard right here, ready to go. Let's run it. You know what I'm saying?
Piece of meat.
Starting
on
at
display.
$50 right now. I got you. Come see me, pay me, and you can. You know what I mean?
That's how we
Yeah.
start the Patreon. We can just
Oh.
get some.
We better
pics.
start it up
Say,
on OF.
members only. I could go on. I'm sure
Only
there's plenty of
mans.
people
Only
whose
mans.
kink is.
Only man.
I'm sure there's plenty of people who's got a pale ginger kink. You know.
You
Pale
Oh,
skinny
yeah.
You out here. You.
I mean,
look
he's
good.
got one with
What?
you.
Yeah, yeah.
It's always.
This the only ginger I ever liked. I slept with one redhead, man, and
Well, like
people always hype that shit up.
Really?
It wasn't
That's
cracking.
a thing?
It wasn't cracking. Yeah, redhead. You ain't know that?
I like redheads.
It's a whole fetish.
Not as
Well, I didn't know it was like a hyped up thing. Like, you gotta try this.
Bro,
well,
redheads
people
are supposed
say redheads are fiery, they're emotional, and stuff, but that's just like
He
saying like
angry because he got red
that's
hair.
like I mean,
No
Irish
souls.
temper or something, or like people say Latin thing, but it's not true.
So
It's
you
just a
aware of the
stereotype.
redhead fetish then? Like it's a thing.
Mine with me, it's not a fetish. I just have kind of a type. I mean, I like redheads and brunettes more than I like blondes. It's just, and I'm not real big on like like supermodel type. It's not my type. The skinny, blonde, tall. None of that's for me, really. I mean, now it depends on the person, of course. It's all about the personality. If somebody's got an attractive personality,
He letting y'all know what he want right
but,
now.
I mean, I like a shorter girls because I'm only 5'7". I like curvy girls, and I usually like brunettes or redheads. I don't say it's like a fetish thing. It's just that's kind of my type.
Yeah,
no, I'm
your
just
vibe.
saying it is a fetish. Like there's
Oh,
a whole
I'm aware of
people like
yes.
redheads.
I know it's at least like a porn category.
It is
Search-
redheads.
Yeah.
You can. I know, bro.
Porn is so
I know.
like that's not an example of racist, but it's so like that.
Yeah,
so,
it's like that's the only acceptable version.
It is racist.
It's called categories in porn. You just hit the category tab and it
Yeah,
lets
but
you
you'll
know.
see like white dude drills, like this or whatever. If there's a black guy in it or a black girl in it, so that's
You-
like,
they do
That's
got
the
the white
first thing
dude.
it's
they
in the
point out.
title. Yeah, I mean,
They do got the
that's
white
just
dude though.
weird
They got
like that.
I'm just telling you, they do got that.
Do they?
BWC.
Well, okay,
That's
yeah.
right. That's big
Yeah, but
white.
it's not as
That's
white
a real
cock.
thing.
You know what I'm talking about though.
I do, but I'm just saying that's a real thing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It.
But
Have you
I don't
not
know
seen
how
this?
the hell we got on that.
I've never
You took it
seen
there.
Cause
Just don't put that on me,
I
motherfucker.
just don't
You
know how.
did this.
I'd be going all over the place and not know how I got there. I didn't
good.
say it was you.
He just said.
That's why I don't drive, man. I'm all over the road.
I was like, don't pin the BWC on me. I didn't. I was just connecting dots.
No, yeah, but
Right.
That's my job as the
redhead
host.
thing,
I'm
that's how
supposed
we
to
got on
connect
there.
dots. Don't write me, motherfucker. Don't write me.
The redhead thing. That's why we got on there. Yeah, I mean, I guess somewhere it's a fetish. I mean, yeah.
Look, he figuring shit out right now, live.
I was just wondering.
Got a
I
whole
was
business model going.
the thoughts going through my head where I wonder if I could set up an OnlyFans.
An
account.
Only man.
Only man.
You got that.
I don't know what I would do. Play my guitar and
What I
smoke
wanna know-
weed. So I could just smoke weed.
There has
and
to be a
sing
smoking weed
songs and
fetish for like
just
chicks.
like
There's
in my
smoking
underwear.
fetishes.
There has to be like a guy smoking a blunt with a beard. That has to turn some chick on.
It's gotta be.
For $5.99
I
a
gotta
month.
look into it. Make some money that
Let's
way.
do that. We got the cameras. Fred brought it up last time. Y'all ain't gonna see that, but Fred brought it up
Oh, yeah.
last time.
I lost that
God,
episode.
he asked me to suck his dick like 5 times.
This is true.
And then after the cameras go off, he goes, "No, but really, you want to suck this dick?"
He does shit like that, man. He a weird guy. I can't wait till we get him
I'm
back.
not
in here.
love Fred, bro.
Shout out to Fred. Shout out to the Black John Travolta, man. Big love. His whole ass ain't even gonna watch this. Fuck you, Fred. You know what I mean?
We've been getting hella views lately.
You said
Fred
he might.
see it.
See, that's that shit. Now he want to come around because of the views. See what I'm talking about?
How did you get like 4 times the views?
Shit,
We
I
just
don't
promoted
know.
and pushed it, bro.
Promoted
Really?
it and just I don't know.
Blasted
keep up in the
that. We
production
kept sharing
value.
that shit. We kept sharing and sharing
Keep
and
trying
sharing.
to make it better and better. And keep trying to push it out there.
Just like this one. We're going to share it, share it, share it,
I mean,
share
I
it.
know it's not like a crazy amount of. We're not like blowing up or anything. But
That's
that's
a
a big.
lot.
It's a big increase. That's
We just promoted it, man. You know what I mean?
over 3 times as many as our previous. Video,
I was talking to somebody about that
300%.
earlier today, man. I was talking to Quantum Guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying about I just got booked on a rap show. And the reason is not because of the music. It's because dude knows I'm going to promote. He knows I'm going to share the shit, meaning people are going to come.
Yeah.
That's all it takes, man. So many people lack that piece. Like, they think you can just get on stage or do something, but you got to promote. That's the biggest part to anything is you got to promote. Sell your shit. Push it every day. And that's exactly what we did, man, was push it. Sell it. Yo, we're trying to reach this level. Help us reach this level. Like,
Yeah.
you got to promote that
Man,
shit.
Yeah, that was crazy.
If you're an artist, if you're like, I went to photography school, NYIP, New York Institute of Photography, and I'll tell you what I
Shameless
should have
plug.
done. I should have went to business school afterwards. Man, that if you're young and you're wanting to get into something like that, do that because I didn't know shit about the business side of it and promoting and how to charge people and just it's a whole thing.
Promoting
Go to
is
business
so
school,
important, man.
Learn the business side of things.
It's
That
so
fly,
important.
he's around here every episode.
Every time.
Special guest. He's got to be our mascot by now.
He really ain't never left, bro. He's been here. It's
sure
that
it's the same one.
motherfucker.
I recognize
He's trying to
him.
promote his YouTube.
What was Aaron Sanders talking about? Fireflies? 10,000 fireflies.
Oh, yeah, he's quoting some song or something. Yeah,
Weird.
I wasn't familiar with it.
He
Chris
goes-
was the one who knew what he was
You don't
talking
know
about.
Owl City? Fireflies?
I don't listen to the radio.
It's a banger. It's old.
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
a 2.
Oh, now I got the song.
I
in
don't
my
know the
head.
band.
10,000 fire. Is it 10,000?
Huh?
Is it 10,000 firefly?
I don't remember.
I listen to all kinds of weird shit, but none of it's on the radio, really.
Is that considered punk pop punk?
Definitely not.
What is that music?
They're like, I think I've heard a song, if it's what I'm thinking of, it's like pop folk.
Yeah, it's kind of like maybe indie for that time.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Okay.
Something.
I've recently discovered that what I thought I was listening to isn't pop punk. I thought it was pop punk. It's emo.
Well, he's got into Panic at the Disco
That's
and shit.
okay.
Panic
but
at the
emo
Disco,
evolved
bro.
out of pop punk.
Mm.
So I mean, there's
It's different,
The
though.
line there is
Yes, it is.
can be blurred. That I mean, you
It
know,
can be
but,
blurred. You hear that?
I'd say Blink 182 was the blurriest. That's where like the
true.
line
You
is.
right.
It's pop
You
punk,
right.
but it's emo. It's
he
right
said
there.
that same thing.
Or Jimmy Eat World kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
know
a good
what that
example.
is. But Panic at the Disco slaps. That's all I'm saying. What's that song I like? What is it?
I used to be in bands like that.
I wish
real?
I could.
Wearing girl jeans, and I had the hair short in the back and long in the front, covered my eye.
Is it that
and
let's get
everything.
on
I had
to
that
hearts
look.
beating
I had that look.
faster?
Yeah.
That's that shit.
And then we got in. It evolved into
I wish I
screamo
could be in
bands,
there
and then
like
into
that.
hardcore and stuff. So
Yeah, because it progressed. You know,
Yeah.
it was like soft.
that's how our
Yeah.
how we as musicians we kept. You know, we first was like emo stuff, and then we started doing.
I'm
screamo
sad.
stuff, and then
Now I'm
hardcore.
angry.
And now
Yeah, I'm just dealing with the basic emotions year by year.
All I'm
young,
saying,
angsty
Yeah.
music.
Good times.
I fucks with that music. Shout out to the emos out there and the pop punks. I don't know what your music is, but I fuck with you anyway. You know what I mean?
Gotta check out like some
Don't
real
look
punk
like that.
If-
but-
it-
music. And see what you think.
Say what you gotta say.
That's just so weird. We just go from like you're just so into like the hip hop scene and everything, and then you have this like new fetish. We'll use that word, and you're like, I love this Panic at the Disco song, and you start
Bang,
singing it in my
bang, bro.
car, and I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
Haven't you people ever heard of?
Yeah, I've never heard. Every time we
So
talk about,
old, right?
we reference a rock song or a folk song or something, he has no idea.
I
He's always
listen
like,
to
let's
rock
talk
though.
about hip-hop.
That's the thing. Hold on.
I love
got
hip hop. Can you name the 9 original members of the Wu-Tang Clan? See, I could do that and
Run it.
tell you every Beatles album. See, I got diversity.
Ghostface,
Oh.
RZA, Method, Red, Inspector Deck.
5. That's
to
5.
Jizza.
No,
ODB.
I was getting to ODB.
Okay, ready.
I can get 6. That's it.
All right, RZA, Jizza, the Old Dirty Bastard, Raekwon
Whoa.
the Chef, Ghostface Killer, Inspector Deck, You God, and Method Man. Oh, wait, I'm missing one.
Redman?
Redman is not.
You said Raekwon the Chef?
I said Raekwon. Oh, shit. Okay, here we go. RZA, Jizza, Old Dirty Bastard.
Inspector Deck.
Inspector
He says it
Deck,
on the song.
Ghostface Killer. Oh, Master Killer. Master Killer. You
Master
God,
Killer.
Method Man, and
They gone.
I've named
You
9.
named 9. You did
Yeah,
good.
okay. One more. RZA, Jizza, Old Dirty
said you
Bastard. Raekwon, Method Man, Ghostface Killer, Master Killer, You God, and
It's hard.
You ruining my hip hop car right now
Method
because I'm
Man?
not
Did
able
I
to
say
do this.
Method
They
Man?
about to look at me like I'm fucked up.
I say Method Man.
You said
I
man.
can't remember. Just around the.
Old Dirty Bastard.
Chris, would you mind
Ghostface,
pulling up
Master
the
Killer,
original members to the
Inspector
Wu-Tang?
Deck.
Okay.
Inspector Deck.
She's like, what the?
You God, Method Man. Damn it! I can
She
always
about to
do
pull it up.
Now the camera's on me.
She
That's
about to
what
pull
is.
it up. But I know some rock music too. You know what I'm saying? Like I listen to rock. You feel me?
Do you like Elliott Smith?
I don't know who that
No,
is.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who Elliott Smith
Nah.
is? You
I don't
What you
listen to
got,
radio or
Chris?
anything.
Who's the original members of the Wu-Tang?
It's not on the radio.
Is it RZA?
RZA, Jizza,
Old
Old Dirty Bastard.
ODB.
Method Man.
Raekwon.
Ghostface.
Ghostface.
It doesn't count if you repeat her, motherfucker.
I'm just making sure she can hear. Inspector Deck, yep.
You God.
You God.
And Master Killer.
And Master Killer. So
You did it.
I
You
named
did it.
It's just I couldn't remember one every time.
You didn't-
or something.
yeah.
It's
You hit him.
So
No,
who-
'cause you
who's
said
the
there
hip
was-
hop expert now. That's
There
what
was-
yeah. 5 minutes later, and fuck you.
That's all that
slow
was.
burn
was.
is what that's called. It's a slow burn.
This dude.
No, I'm just I don't know. We goofy.
Weird. This was good.
was
I
good
enjoyed
shit.
this one.
Yeah, it's fun.
You know what I mean?
I had a good time.
Y'all got anything else?
No, I think we hit it. I hit everything.
Get all your questions.
Yeah, you can read them too and see
I want to make
which
sure
was
you did
planned.
that. Gavin
Right
be
on.
writing questions and shit.
Yeah, he's prepared.
It's beautiful.
Structure, bitch.
Need it.
We need it.
Need that. We need that. What's coming up, boys? Y'all know anything?
We got the rap battle thing coming up.
December 19th, with all due respect, Rap Battle League, the re-up card. Let's run it. We got D-Han versus Big Woo, Yazoo versus Kurt Brody, and Aaron Sawyer versus Kid 918. Gavin's excited for that. He really loves battle rap. He's a big battle rap head. No, he's not. He don't care.
I've never seen it live before.
It's
but
crazy.
I'm excited to.
It's a whole different feel, bro.
I do want to be one of the guys in the back. Like, we
Whoa!
can do it together. Oh my god!
Shit! It's gonna be dope, man. Footage coming for that, man. Y'all pop out to that. You know what I'm saying? I'm really excited.
Got my birthday on Friday. Probably by the time this video comes out, I'll be coming up.
How we celebrating?
I don't know.
We're gonna do a birthday
You wanna
episode?
Do something? I don't
Birthday
know.
episode for sure.
I usually don't celebrate.
We can drink
I-
on the show. Gavin loves doing that shit. White Claws. That's
I
his
haven't
thing.
done that in a long time.
Yeah, we
Usually
haven't
I drink
drank-
like 8 in a row.
We haven't drank podcasted in a minute, so we can celebrate that way. You can smoke some tree.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm sure Quantum Guy wouldn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Right on.
Yeah, so we could birthday episode next week.
That sounds cool,
You
man.
feel me? That'd be really fun.
So it's the
Fucking
third?
put some
Yeah, the
balloons
third,
here.
okay.
We can get some
Be
corny ass
34.
balloons just to. We got December 18th with All Due Respect live at the First Shop. So that's gonna happen. And then the
Okay.
following that, you know what I mean, with All Due
Battle.
Respect, Rap Battle League. The second, I got a rap show. You know what I'm saying? At Badass Renee, so check that out. The fourth, Joe Rogan. You know what I mean? We gonna go see that motherfucker.
Yeah, that'll be tight.
There's some other
You
shit.
won't get corona being there with a bunch of people who are scared to get vaccinated.
It'll be cool.
It's some fuckboy shit for sure. Like that's definitely like a
I like Joe.
bro
just-
moment.
That's one thing I don't always agree with him. That's one thing. But I mean, he's cool. You know,
how could you not go see? I didn't pay for
you're
the
not gonna
tickets.
agree with everybody. You know, on everything. You know what I'm saying? All the time. But he's got, when it comes to podcasts, I mean, he's
He
got
cold.
number one. Yeah,
My Jamie better though.
that's right.
So,
Damn sure.
You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying. Ladies and gentlemen, yo, go subscribe to the YouTube at With All Due Respect Broadcasting. Subscribe, hit the bell.
Check out our other videos.
Facts, run them shits. Just put them on play. And
If
just
you watch one after this one, that's a big boost to the algorithm. If you click on another one,
Facts.
we'll put links up to our previous video.
I've been
I'll
putting
put
them
some
on
the screen here. And,
I've been putting them here
He's got that
and here. I can do that because I know.
Right.
Here and here.
right about here.
Subscribe down at the bottom. Leave a comment. Hit the bell.
Like button,
Ding.
share.
Share to
Man.
your friends, your mama, your baby mama.
We're trying to build, and we need your help.
We building this healthy, baby. Check out the Instagram, With All Due Respect 001. Facebook at With All Due Respect Podcast. Trying to remember if I got anything else. This has been the With All Due Respect Podcast, where we express our truest thoughts, feelings, and emotions. And for those of you, you just look mug face. For those of you that don't like it, with all due respect, fuck you.
Fuck you.
And we
Fuck
out.
you.
Book. Book. Yes, sir.
Fuck you.
What?
You said my face was I'm about to last.
You said you're mean mugging.
Turn him into mincemeat
help it.
for
That's how I
ramen
live.
Castro. Beat it to a thick booty bad bitch. She'll fucking kill me if I try to feed her cabbage. Pussy fried catfish. I'ma hit them boys with Mandalorian.